Hello, everyone, it's that college football guy here. Another video. No, it's a little late, but I've been a packing fool today, getting stuff packed up. We'll be moving next weekend. Since I'm trucking and my wife's working and everything else going on, I'm only packing in the weekends when I'm home. Gonna be fun, especially doing all the stuff and moving Friday next week, and then I'll be unpacking done as a ambulance drives by the place. Gotta love it, huh? But first and foremost, let's get into what we're going to be doing this week, and that is saw by the title, the non-conference games for the Mountain West Conference. Hawaii, as they did last year, have 5 non-con games where they're playing in week 0, so they're actually going to have a 13-game schedule this year without a bowl game. So they have a better shot at winning logistically, you'd have a better shot at making a bowl game with 13 games, but not with this non-con. I'm already calling it. They got the toughest one of everybody. But first and foremost, I got the housekeeping out the way. Everyone, please smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. Helps with the algorithm, helps with the analytics, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think about this. Who had the toughest? Who had the easiest? Subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. All right. Alphabetical order as always. First one up, Air Force. They face Week 1 versus Robert Morris. They have Week 2 versus Sam Houston, which will be in Houston, Texas. Week 8 at Navy, and Week 11 versus Army, which will be in Denver, Colorado, at Mile High. That might be the easiest schedule. There's just no Power 5s in it. Boise State, Week 1 at Washington, Week 2 versus UCF, Week 3 versus North Dakota, and Week 5 at Memphis. So you got 2 Power 5 opponents there to start off the season. Colorado State, Week 1 versus Washington State, Week 3 at Colorado, Week 4 at Middle Tennessee State, and Week 5 at Utah Tech. They could start off with 2 Power 5s as well. Fresno State, Week 1 at Purdue, Week 2 versus Eastern Washington, Week 3 at Arizona State, and Week 4 versus Kent State. Okay, now we get to Hawaii. 5 games. Week 0 at Vanderbilt, Week 1 versus Stanford, Week 2 versus University of Albany, Week 3 at Oregon, and Week 4 versus New Mexico State. So you have one FCS opponent, but you got 3 Power 5s, and New Mexico State went to a bowl game last year. They're not... that is not an easy schedule for a group of 5. That is tough. Nevada, Week 1 at USC, Week 2 versus Idaho, Week 3 versus Kansas, Week 4 at Texas State. You get to host Kansas. That's going to be interesting. New Mexico, Week 1 at Texas A&M. Yikes. Body bag game. Week 2 versus Tennessee Tech. Week 3 versus New Mexico State. Week 4 at UMass. One Power 5 opponent. San Diego State, Week 0 versus Ohio. Week 1 versus Idaho State. Then they got Week 2 versus UCLA and Week 3 at Oregon State. 2 Power 5 opponents plus a bowl team. San Jose State, Week 0 at USC, Week 1 versus Oregon State, Week 2 versus Cal Poly, Week 3 at Toledo. All right, a couple Power 5s there. UNLV, Week 1 versus Bryant, Week 2 at Michigan. Yeesh, they're going to get blown up. Week 3 versus Vanderbilt. Vandy traveling west, just like the Nevada game. Vanderbilt scheduled, Kansas scheduled Nevada, and Vanderbilt scheduled UNLV, and both of them are traveling west. Kansas is going to be a little bit easier off, but Vandy, that's going to be an interesting little thing there. And Week 4 at Utah. Utah State, Week 1 at Iowa, Week 2 versus Idaho State, Week 4 versus James Madison, Week 5 at UConn. I would say that's the weakest schedule, but since Air Force has got no Power 5s, at least Utah State's got 1. They play Iowa. But then again, as bad as Iowa's playing, they might beat them. They can't score. And Wyoming, last team in the Mountain West. Week 4 versus Texas Tech. Week 1 versus Texas Tech. Week 2 versus Portland State. Week 3 at Texas. And Week 4 versus Appalachian State. That's not an easy one either. So, like I said, Air Force is the only one that has no Power 5s. And Hawaii, with 5 games, plays 3 Power 5s plus a bowl team. I think this one's pretty clear-cut as the toughest one, but you let me know down in the comments. Who do you think had the toughest non-conference schedule? Because we'll see about that. Somebody wanted me to comment about, DM me about, you think watching everything's going on about the look, all of this is a smokescreen. Nothing definitive about a TV deal has come out yet. There's been rumors about it's only $20 million. There's rumors it was $40 million. It's $25 million. Nothing concrete. It's all guesswork. Is this actually real? Well, we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Especially if teams decide to start leaving. But the thing about it is everybody's talking about expansion, but if San Diego State and SMU met all the qualifications, why hasn't an invite been sent yet? Just some food for thought for that. But thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday evening. Gonna get myself relaxed here, doing some laundry, make myself some dinner, and then get some rest. And tomorrow morning I'm off to Fremont, Indiana. Yeah, I got a little delivery there in the morning. Monday morning. My delivers tomorrow. Leave tomorrow to get there. So, thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Like I said, please be safe out there. There's some nuts out on the road. And please, be good to each other.